Why it was impossible to explore Antarctica. Exploring Antarctica was once deemed nearly impossible due to a convergence of formidable challenges. Its extreme climate, with temperatures plummeting below -60 degrees Celsius, -76 degrees Fahrenheit, and hurricane-force winds made survival and operation incredibly difficult. Geographically isolated and surrounded by treacherous seas, reaching the continent was daunting. Moreover, Antarctica's uncharted territory, lack of accurate maps, and rudimentary technology made planning expeditions exceedingly challenging. Logistical hurdles such as sourcing provisions, navigating through thick sea ice and icebergs, and enduring prolonged isolation further compounded the difficulty. These obstacles collectively rendered Antarctic exploration seemingly insurmountable until advancements in technology and knowledge gradually made it feasible. Number 6. Extreme climate. Antarctica stands as Earth's most extreme environment, characterized by its bone-chilling, cold, relentless winds and arid conditions. The continent's temperatures plummet to staggering lows, plunging below -60 degrees Celsius, -76 degrees Fahrenheit in some regions. These frigid conditions are compounded by the fierce Antarctic winds, which can reach speeds equivalent to those of hurricanes, making even simple tasks a formidable challenge. Moreover, Antarctica is renowned for its desolation, with vast stretches of barren landscape devoid of moisture, earning it the distinction of being the driest continent on the planet. These inhospitable conditions present formidable obstacles for explorers, demanding careful planning, robust equipment, and unwavering resilience for survival and operation in this unforgiving realm. Number 5. Isolation and inaccessibility. Antarctica's geographical isolation presents a formidable barrier to exploration. Situated at the southernmost reaches of the globe, it is remote from the populated continents, with vast expanses of ocean separating it from any landmass. The Southern Ocean surrounding Antarctica is notorious for its treacherous seas, characterized by unpredictable weather patterns, towering waves, and shifting ice fields. These hazardous conditions make maritime travel to Antarctica a perilous endeavor, requiring skilled navigators and sturdy vessels capable of withstanding the challenges of the Southern Ocean. Moreover, the vast distances involved in reaching the continent amplify the logistical complexities of organizing expeditions, necessitating careful planning and coordination of resources. Consequently, the remote location and daunting maritime barriers have historically made reaching Antarctica a daunting and often insurmountable task for explorers. Number 4. Uncharted territory. Until the 19th century, Antarctica remained shrouded in mystery, enveloped by myths and speculation. Despite its vast size, the continent remained largely unexplored, with its inhospitable environment deterring all but the most intrepid adventurers. One of the primary reasons for this lack of exploration was the sheer remoteness and harsh conditions of Antarctica, which dissuaded early explorers from attempting to penetrate its icy veil. Compounding this challenge was the fact that Antarctica's coastline was virtually unknown. Early maps depicted the continent as a speculative landmass, often inaccurately placed and sized based on conjecture rather than observation. Without accurate cartographic data, planning expeditions to Antarctica was akin to navigating blindfolded, with explorers venturing into uncharted waters, both figuratively and literally. The absence of reliable maps also meant that the navigational challenges posed by Antarctica were formidable. Without precise knowledge of the coastline, hazards such as hidden icebergs, treacherous currents, and impassable ice shelves loomed as constant threats to any expedition attempting to penetrate the icy realm. Furthermore, the lack of knowledge about Antarctica's geography and climate made planning expeditions incredibly challenging. Without understanding the terrain, weather patterns, and ecological conditions of the continent, explorers were ill-equipped to prepare adequately for the rigors of Antarctic exploration. Number 3. Logistical challenges. Despite strides in transportation technology, provisioning and supporting Antarctic expeditions continued to pose significant challenges. The harsh and remote environment demanded meticulous planning and allocation of resources to ensure the success and safety of missions. Sourcing provisions for extended journeys in Antarctica's extreme conditions necessitated careful consideration of factors such as nutritional content, shelf life, and resistance to freezing temperatures. Fuel, crucial for powering vehicles, generators, and heating systems, required strategic planning to ensure an adequate supply throughout the expedition. Furthermore, equipping teams with specialized gear tailored to withstand Antarctic conditions, including cold weather clothing, durable tents, and modified vehicles, added to the logistical complexities. Addressing these challenges demanded meticulous planning and resource allocation, even with advancements in transportation technology, highlighting the formidable nature of supporting expeditions to Antarctica's hostile environment. Number 2. Sea ice and icebergs. Antarctica is encircled by a vast expanse of sea ice, which presents formidable challenges for navigation. This ice can reach staggering thicknesses, creating hazardous conditions for ships attempting to traverse the surrounding waters. Navigating through thick sea ice requires specialized vessels equipped with reinforced hulls capable of breaking through or navigating around these obstacles. In addition to sea ice, icebergs pose a significant threat to ships venturing into Antarctic waters. Some icebergs are immense in size, rivaling small countries in scale. These colossal chunks of ice can drift unpredictably, making them hazardous obstacles for maritime travel. Collisions with icebergs can cause catastrophic damage to ships, potentially leading to sinkings or other maritime disasters. The presence of sea ice and icebergs makes sea voyages around Antarctica inherently perilous. Navigating through these icy waters demands careful attention to weather conditions, ice charts, and satellite imagery to mitigate the risks posed by these natural hazards. Despite advances in navigation technology, the ever-changing nature of Antarctic ice continues to present a formidable challenge for ships attempting to explore the continent's remote and icy waters. Number 1. Limited resources and technology. Early explorers of Antarctica faced daunting challenges due to their reliance on rudimentary equipment and provisions. Unlike modern expeditions equipped with state-of-the-art technology, early explorers had to make do with basic tools and supplies that were often ill-suited for the harsh Antarctic environment. For example, early Antarctic explorers lacked the sophisticated cold-weather clothing and gear available today. Instead, they had to rely on heavy wool clothing and makeshift shelters to protect themselves from the extreme cold and winds. These inadequate provisions made prolonged stays in Antarctica not only uncomfortable but also dangerous, as exposure to the elements could lead to frostbite, hypothermia, and other life-threatening conditions. Furthermore, early explorers lacked the advanced transportation and communication technology that modern expeditions take for granted. Instead of motorized vehicles and satellite phones, they had to rely on sledges pulled by dogs or manpower and primitive forms of communication, such as flags and signal fires. This made travel and coordination between expedition members exceedingly difficult, particularly in the vast and treacherous Antarctic landscape. Additionally, early explorers often struggled to procure an adequate food supply during their expeditions. Without modern methods of preservation and transportation, fresh food quickly spoiled, leaving explorers relying on preserved or canned provisions that were often of poor quality and nutritional value. This limited diet could lead to malnutrition and other health problems, further complicating their ability to explore and survive in Antarctica. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.